Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is why and how are you guys standing out these days? And for that, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. And, guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share. Thank you. Hello, and welcome. Pile number one, let's see why and how are you standing out these days. Okay, clearly you guys are attracting a lot of attention because of the way you look, the way you dress. See how well put together you look. I'm seeing like you guys are completely becoming head turners. You've become rather head turners. A lot of people literally, you're walking down the street and people turn around and look at you, like get a second glance at you. You go to a restaurant and they offer you the best possible tables because you look so chic, well to put together, like a very high end client. That kind of a situation I'm seeing. Loads of people are paying a lot of attention, males, females, because of the way you look, how well put together you look, how well dressed you look. Clearly, also I'm seeing like you guys are standing out because there is a lot of change in status that is happening, a lot of change happening. A lot of you are changing your home or vehicle or jobs, maybe the place you stay in, the country you live in. There is some change, especially some upgradation that are happening, and people are stunned. Yes, you are looking extremely desirable. A lot of you could be having a strong fire signs, I'm hearing, especially Leo, Sagittarius, and yeah, a lot of you are looking very desirable, extremely desirable, and that is obviously turning a lot of heads. That's how you are actually standing out. And you know what, people feel that you are somebody who has been the alchemist of their own destiny. You have people feel that you are having very strong manifestation powers. You are somebody who has changed their life. You have infinite potential. That's how you're standing out, like somebody who has changed their life with their own manifestation abilities and have upgraded their life. That's how you're standing out. That somebody who can manifest their desires pretty easily. Remember, you have all the four elements of nature at your disposal, which you have used to reach wherever you have. And this is something I'm seeing, that you are a person who has got stunning manifestation capabilities. Two of Wands. You are somebody, yeah, you have actually, most of you have like come you have sorry you have migrated to a different place, to a different state or a country, and have restarted your life and have found a lot of success there. I'm seeing like you definitely believe that you hold the key to your destiny. Your newfound self confidence and a very proactive nature is something that is also making you stand out. You are standing out because of your very self-reliant nature, very uh, ambitious nature, driven nature. These are the things that is making you stand out today. You are also a giver. You are known for your giving, empathetic, compassionate nature. Somebody who is known for their donations. Like, that is something that people really notice. That is something that makes you stand out. That this is a person who tend to give away a significant chunk of their earnings to the have-nots of the society, and that is something that people really admire. You are a self-made person. You are somebody who has created their own way, their own path in this world. You are somebody who has come to a certain point in their life, but you started from almost nowhere, and with your own hard work, determination, you have reached wherever you have made a way in your life, and that is something that is significant. You are a person who is very driven, extremely focused, very focused, driven, determined, somebody who is looking ahead. And you know what, you have become, like I'm seeing a lot of you used to be very procrastinating. From there, like a lot of overthinking, maybe I'm not good enough kind of imposter syndrome you suffered from. But from there, today you have turned yourself into a completely, you know, like a machine, relentless workhorse, proactive person. You are like, you are standing out because of this proactive nature today. Like people can't believe that you are that old you. I'm seeing like a lot of you are looking very attractive, and a lot of you are having a lot of crushes to like a lot of people crushing on you. For sure, a lot of romantic interests you have, and you guys probably, some of you could be interested, but some of you probably are more interested in your career, in your self improvement. So I'm seeing there is a mixed reading coming, like you guys are standing out both for your career achievements, your personal achievements, at the same time for your looks, for the way you present yourself to the world. I'm seeing some major, like the sun card, some major success coming your way. You are becoming very successful, very entrepreneurial, and people are turning their heads to look at you. Like you are really in a crowd today. You guys tend to stand out, you guys tend to stand apart, for sure. And that is something that is make like your success, I mean, you're shining brightly. Your success is making you literally resplendent in your own glory. You're shining brightly. Four of Pentacles, also, you have fantastic financial skills, not just making money, but reinvesting and saving money and increasing the same, and that gives you an extra benefit. I'm seeing like a lot of people, they don't understand like how come a person, maybe I'm getting most of you are in your late 20s to mid 30s, and the kind of bank balance you've managed to have, or maybe the investment in home or cars, whatever that you have managed to have, it's because you have been very some people will call you miser, some people will call you stingy, some people will call you frugal, but I'll call you very wise with money. And that is another thing that makes you stand out, that this is somebody who is not flashy. When it comes, like, you do not believe in showing off. You are a very hard working person, very, you have always been like that. Is something that makes you stand out. Like you're probably one of the hardest working people in the whole room. That kind of a vibe I'm getting. Very hard working, determined, dedicated, driven, willing to go the extra mile to achieve the success that you want to achieve. That kind of a person. Seven of Pentacles, you are in a very stable position. Most of you are in a pretty stable position, but things were not the stable always. Like there was a time in your life when you didn't have much and you had to scramble for every little bit of it. And you know what, today you live with an attitude of gratitude, I'm hearing, my dear pile number one, because you have realized how far you have come. Like there was a time when you didn't have the bare minimum, and today whatever you have is because of your own hard work. Things that you have today are because of your own, like, self earned things mostly, and that makes you stand out because you live with an attitude of gratitude. This guy is appreciating all the stability. It's not just the money, it's the stability that they have in their life, and that is something that makes you live with an attitude of gratitude. And you know what, when everybody is whining and crying about basically superficial things, you live with an attitude of gratitude, and that makes you stand out, for sure. You're also being seen as somebody who is very competitive, somebody who is not, who will not give up easily, somebody who competes really hard. If you have to win over a people, like you win like against a people, like a person like you, people need to work extra hard. You could be very nice and friendly and kind, but when it comes to work, when it comes to some competition, you can give anybody a run for their money. That is another thing that makes you stand out. You could be like, Yeah, you are somebody who's very good at making money. Yeah, this, Four of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, clearly you guys are fantastic at making money, and that is something that makes you clearly stand out. I'm seeing a lot of you are very social. Some of you are not, but a lot of you are. And it's a mixed reading. That's the message I'm getting. By the way, guys, if you like my content, please, please, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. But the thing is, guys, you know what? You are you are like a social butterfly. I'm seeing a very vibrant, dynamic, colorful personality for the most of you. And you might not be an extrovert, but you know how to enjoy life, and that makes you stand out. Some of you do it through your arts. Some of you love to travel. Some love to do maybe a woodwork. It's different for everybody, but you know how to live your life, how to enjoy life to its fullest extent. A lot of you are getting loads of potential mates, a lot of proposals, because people see you as a very stable, reliable, dependable, long term potential partner. Six of Cups, you are a person who is very, people, you guys tend to stand out because you're a very nurturing, caring person, and people assume that if you have kids, you are a fantastic parent. If you don't have kids, then you will make, if you ever choose to have kids, you will make a fantastic parent. Like the way in which you treat kids and animals also makes you stand out. It's your empathy and compassion that makes you stand out as well. The Star card. You know what, you guys? You guys tend to naturally stand out and get a lot of attention wherever you go just because of your personality. You have a very soothing, captivating, deep, and strong yet nurturing kind of a personality that makes you naturally stand out. Bask in joy and light. You guys are those people who are actually, you know what, I'm seeing a lot of you getting some major success, some major limelight is on you for sure. The Summer and the Star card, typically a lot of people are giving you a lot of attention because of the values, sorry, the values and services that you bring on table, the kind of your behavior, your conduct, that makes you stand out for sure. And also I'm seeing you guys are hitting some major material milestones as well. All right, Boar, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. You guys are people who doesn't give up at the slightest pretext. Instead, you tend to face your impediments and difficulties head on, challenge them, and try to win over them. And that is something that makes you stand out. Of course, indulge in the creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. You know what? You guys are like this unicorn, rare, magical, very creative, and people really appreciate the natural gifts that you're born with. And that is, of course, you stand out because of your natural creative gifts, your magical way of interacting with others. Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. You are somebody who is extremely tough. People feel that you are a person who is extremely tough, who is extremely, solid as a person. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment and disapproval from others. You know what? You are a person who genuinely believes in speaking their mind, and you have the spine, the courage, the guts to speak your mind in spite, you know that there will be disapproval from the because you're speaking against the popular opinion. hence there will be disapproval from certain quarters. Even well-meaning people will tell you that probably that's not right, what you think is not correct, etc., etc. But what I'm trying to say is, you guys tend to stand out because you show the courage, you show the determination to speak up and speak your mind, and not to be deterred by other people's opinion. You are not willing to become someone else because someone else is not happy. Exactly, don't dim to fit in. You are somebody who is not willing to dim your light and become someone else just because other people's are unhappy, other people are uncomfortable with your sort of way of life, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Be brave and honest. Yeah, you are a very brave and honest and a warrior kind of a person. You are somebody who is genuinely very, you know how to fight your own battles and move, or like move ahead in life, and that's something that you guys have been doing successfully for quite some time now. Have faith in your dreams. You are a person who has a lot, who have always had a lot of faith, okay, confidence is your key to success. Exactly. See, you are somebody who tend to stand out because you are one of those people who saw their dreams with their eyes wide open, and you had the confidence to achieve them. You had confidence in the universe, you had confidence in your own abilities, and these are the things, these are the qualities that makes you stand out. Stars, you can manifest all your wishes. Exactly. You also tend to stand out because people feel that you are a manifestation magnet. You literally manage to manifest anything and everything that you put your mind on. You are like that magician. You can literally use the elements of nature to manifest exactly what you want in your life, and that is something that makes you guys stand out for sure. Princess, you can be your own knight. Exactly. What I'm seeing is you guys have become those people who does not need a knight. You are your own knight. You do not need a knight in shining armor. You do not need a savior. You are your own savior, and you know how to, you have actually uh, you know fished in troubled water. You have navigated a lot of shark infested water, and today you're trying your level best to to make yourself more and more self-reliant and independent, and your fiercely independent spirit is something that makes you stand out as well. The world awaits you. I'm seeing a lot of you are like very, very enthusiastic about life, about the new. Like every new day is like a new opportunity. It brings new opportunities to you, and that is something that gets you very, very excited. And that is something like, what? We tend to mostly take everything for granted. You are a person who genuinely believes in living life with an attitude of gratitude, and that makes you stand out, my dear pile number one. All right, now time for the guided messages. You're like a blessing to a lot of people. That's what people feel. Your empathetic nature is like a blessing. Live your life as an example for others to see. Exactly. You guys have started living your life as an example for others to see. Work hard and your life will get easier. Exactly. You know what? People give examples of your hardworking nature. That's what I'm seeing. You are like an uncut diamond to me. The more I get to know you, the deeper my feelings get. Exactly. You are genuinely and definitely, you are like an uncut diamond, because a lot of people have a lot of feelings for you for sure. Be there for others, but never leave your own self behind. Exactly. That's like, learning to prioritize your own self, your own needs. Self love and self worth and self respect, these are the values that you stand by, because you have realized that if you do not value yourself, you do not respect yourself, no one else would. Building every cornerstone of my life with my own deeds. You are somebody who has at last managed to build the cornerstone, each and every cornerstone of their lives with their own deeds. Self worth. You are a person who has a very strong sense of self worth. All right. Now, time for the charms. Okay, first of all, the star. You are a star. You are standing out no matter what. Transformation, transformation, transformation. It's been a key thing in your life. You have been a guide for a lot of people. You are a manifestation, like absolute manifestation material. You're a manifestation magnet. You're getting a lot of recognition. You are living your dream life, or you are a dream for a lot of people. Your good times have arrived. You have a larger than life image. You are being seen as a visionary. Your visions are very, very crucial. They are very important. All right, pile number one. I hope you have had some clarity over your situation regarding how you stand out. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, namaste. Thank you. Your support would mean so, so much to me. Thank you. Hello, hello, pile two. Let's see how are you standing out. Clearly, people notice that with the Ace of Wands, you are very passionate about your work. You're very passionate about succeeding in life. And you know what? For most of you, I'm seeing you have become a proactive person in life after being a procrastinator for a longer time period. So, a lot of you have been procrastinating on, like, sitting on things in life. From there, you have turned yourself into a bull of a worker. So, that is something that is making you stand out. That people have shifted their perception of you. That, my dear pile number two, is something that is really making you stand out. You are into a go 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 kind of a mode. You have become a person who is willing to put in all the extra effort, whatever it takes, to succeed in life, to make it really big, to make it really work in life. You have become a person who is so determined and so dedicated towards their life that you are willing to put in all the extra work in your career, in your relationships, in your self improvement, in your personal development. You have become like, there was a time when you were like, you know what, this is it, I am like done with this life, I need to improve. And that was the time when things changed. When you change, things also change for you. That is exactly what happened for you. And I'm seeing like that is making you stand out. You're in a go 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 mode. Like, you do not have anything which is like on your to do list which just gets not done each and every day. You have also become somebody who is pretty wise, very sharp, both sharp intellectually and sharp tongue, and you have become very good at seeing right through people's manipulations and facade. So what is happening is, I'm seeing you have turned into a person who was more naive, more gullible, more trusting of other people, to somebody who knows exactly what that other person like is trying to tell them, is trying to communicate. You know exactly how far you have come. You know exactly what you need to do with your life. I'm seeing that you are a person who has become a real good person in manifesting your wishes, and you are also somebody who has become a mentor figure for a lot of junior people. People tend to look up to you. Younger people especially tend to come to you for life suggestions, because your suggestions are not always nice, but they're real and practical. You are a very pragmatic, realistic, very grounded, yet you know exactly how to get things done. That is something that you know. All right, guys, if you like my content, please, please, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Your support actually means the world to me. Trust me, guys. Three of Wands. You are a person who is like, a lot of you did not find what you were looking for growing up. You didn't have a supportive household situation, maybe financially, maybe emotionally. A lot of you actually didn't have that support system growing up, which you really yearned for. touch wood, now you have at last managed to find your own self because of the support system that you have found yourself in as well. So I'm seeing a lot of you maybe have actually moved away from your parental home, not just like not on not talking terms or anything, but away from your home, away from your country has given you a lot of, once you are being forced to become an adult, we tend to get things done better, in a better way. When we know that it's, the onus is only on us, then we actually, a lot of us tend to flourish a lot more. Yeah, when you're faced with a situation, either you flourish or you perish. That's the time when your true metal tend to come out. I'm just moving the camera a little bit. All right. Six of Swords, you are like this tortoise. The way you are standing out is you're never gonna give up attitude. In the face of severe criticism, impediments, all the hardships that life has thrown at you, that most of us have faced, you are one of those people who never gave up. You couldn't walk, you crawled. You couldn't run, you walked. But you kept on taking that one step ahead of yourself, maybe at a slower pace at times, but that's all right. But you never quit. You are not a quitter. That is something that never gonna give up kind of attitude is something that makes you stand out. Also, you are a very hardworking person. Basically, most of you are workaholics today. What you have realized is, it's like your, like, hard and firm and strong work ethics is the only thing that has helped you sell through in life. It is the only thing that makes you stand apart, that makes you stand out. That is something that has actually helped you just get better and better and better in life. You are a person who actually, you are that person who knows the worth that you have, the importance that you have, and the worth that you bring on table. You are a person, you get up and you start working, and you're working or related to work, you're thinking or doing something related to your work, even when you're going to bed, when your head hits the pillow. You are one of those people. Strength, yes. What makes you stand out? Definitely, you are standing out in the crowd because of your immense emotional strength. I'm seeing a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Virgo, a lot of Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn. Yeah, more than Leo. Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, this kind of people who are like very silently, you have been through a lot. Very silently, you have actually worked your way up and out. That is something that I can see. Six of Wands, you are a person who has become way more ambitious, more driven, more focused, more determined. Like, you know what, you are standing out because of your ambition. You have come a long way from where you started, but today you have bigger, better goals for yourself. You are higher ambitions for yourself. You know you can do better. You know life can offer a lot more than what it is offering you right now, and you are willing to push through those. You are willing to push those things because you know that you can achieve a lot more than what you're achieving today. Two of Pentacles, you are very good at, multitasking. You are one of those people who does really well when they have to multitask. You are one of those people who knows exactly, like, you know what, you are some of those people who is very good at their work. They equally know how to balance their family life, their spiritual life, their, like, their romantic life, their finances. You're very good at balancing different things. Also, you could be a multifaceted, dynamic kind of a personality who is probably good at playing guitar, at the same time very good at coding, very good at both. That kind of a person. Seven of Wands, you are a person who knows how to stand up for yourself and speak the truth. You have a very strong sense of morality, very strong sense of right and wrong. See, willing to face the wolves if that's what it takes to speak my truth. That kind of a mindset, not gonna back down just because others don't approve of my opinion, they disapprove of my opinion. All right, now the devil card. Clearly you are a person who is, literally I'm seeing that you are that kind of a person who is, the devil typically tells me that you are a person who is very suave, very well dressed, well spoken. You know your mind very well. You know where you want to see yourself like a X number of years from now. You speak multiple languages. You could be very charismatic. What I'm seeing is with the devil card, there is an illusion. There are like two facets of your personality. One is very grounded, focused, ambitious, driven, very sharp, standing up against the even the and another one is a flamboyant. They know how to stand up against all the disapprovals. They don't really care. Well spoken, charming, colorful, bright personality. So both facets of your personality I'm seeing, and both tend to make you stand out. Somebody who can be like very flashy at times when it requires, they can just put in 24 hours a day at work. You are also some of you could be into legal system, advocate, lawyer, paralegal, something of that sort, or into some kind of human rights, or some kind of rights activism activist, or somebody who always tend to stand up and speak the truth. Somebody who has been like running on other people's parade at times. Like, the thing is, you speak the truth and that might not go down well, and you might end up in trouble, but that gives you an extra kind of attention, that extra kind of limelight you get. Justice also, Libra can be significant. You are also very justice driven. Things should be fair and square kind of a mindset. Very, like, maybe a lot of you are Scorpios, and Scorpios tend to have especially very hard initial facets of life. What they realize in the process is, like, when life is not fair, things can really get disturbing, and that is something that you have experienced at a personal level, and that makes you stand out for sure. The Hierophant, you are a very wise person, somebody who is way wiser beyond their age, somebody who knows exactly what their worth is, what they bring on table. And you know what, these are the people who have been through difficulties, and that has not broken them. You have grown into your situation, you've grown wiser, you have grown more today. Like, if somebody is saying something, the Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, and this Hierophant, it makes sense today. Like, you have become somebody who can see right through people's nonsense. You are the go-to person for the younger people, like a good mentor figure, very good spiritual teacher. All of those things I can see in you, and that makes you stand out. Seven of Swords, all right, a lot of swords energy, clearly very practical person. Okay, you are also very calculating. See, he is hiding behind the trees because he knows with his ammunitions also there are three people. So instead of like going from front, you need to wait for your like time to come, wait for the opportunities to hit. And you are that kind of a person who is like, people might call you an opportunist as well. When the time is right, every dog has his day, that kind of a thing. Three of Cups, you are a person who is like, you're very good at enjoying life. I'm getting like a very flamboyant kind of a personality, and this lizard heads are talking heads. People tend to gossip a lot about you, for sure. Like, you naturally tend to get a lot of attention. Tiger, okay, you are a leader. That's your leadership qualities tend to give you a lot of attention. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. The leadership qualities in you is fantastic. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Exactly. You know what? You are like that dignified person, tall and dignified person. They know exactly what you deserve, and you are somebody who is respected everywhere for your dignified, like a very calm, dignified manner in which you speak. Falcon, act on the opportunity. See, an opportunist, people call you an opportunist as well because you're a very intelligent, observant kind of a person. That's before you, and commit to it without equivocation. You're one of those people who are very good at locating and identifying those opportunities that are there. When people are fighting away, you guys are looking for the next best thing and working on those simultaneously. Look at the bigger picture. Yes, a lot of leadership qualities in you tend to make you stand out. Take time to breathe out. You are a workaholic. All right, I love this. When another card or repeated cards tend to give the confirmation, I love those readings. Especially you are a workaholic. Probably the message from the universe, my dear pile number 2, is just take a break, take like a step backwards and see where you stand. Cat, you're a very self-reliant, independent person. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. Exactly, you are a very self-reliant, self-dependent kind of a person, and that, my dear pile number 2, makes you stand out for sure. Absolutely. Sage, be devoted and committed. Yeah, you're one of those people who is very devoted, very committed, very dedicated, very determined towards your work. Unleash the wild within, Wolf. You are otherwise a very laid back kind of a person, other than the fact that when people try to push you, rub you the wrong way, bringing out that inner wolf, that inner wild, and you can literally rip anybody apart if they rip, like, if they rub you the wrong way. So the Scorpio, strong Pluto placements, this can be seen for sure. Make plans and focus. Yeah, you're very dedicated, devoted, plan oriented, and focused about your work. These are the qualities that tend to make you a winner in life, my pile number 2. You know what? Voices. What I'm seeing is, whenever you speak, your speeches are being respected. Like, people listen to you with a lot of respect. People are really eager to listen to what you say. So what I'm seeing is, you tend to stand out because of the way you speak, because of how eloquent you are, how well spoken you are. A lot of you probably speak against injustices, which makes you stand out, which makes you gain a lot of limelight, but also a lot of respect. Air guardian, shift your perception. I'm seeing a lot of you are actually getting a lot of attention because people's perception of you has also changed. People, the way in which they perceive you today, that has changed. You have become a much higher version of yourself today. Transform and unveil your gifts. You are a person who has literally transformed yourself. What I'm seeing is, why you are standing out so much, because the people from your past can no longer see the old you. They can no longer literally recognize you. Maybe even physically, a lot of you have changed. Maybe you have gained muscle, gotten fitter. Maybe you've had a new haircut, hair color, the way in which you dress. Earlier, probably you dressed a little bit more sloppier, casual manner. Now you're more dressed for the work, dressed for the purpose and occasion kind of a person you've become. And people tend to really, we in general tend to respect those people who are always dressed for the occasion. Luck is on your side. You are a person people feel are also very lucky. You tend to get a lot of attention because you are, more than luck, you're at the right place at the right time more often than not. And people feel that, what, this is a person who is actually pretty lucky, and you're getting a lot of attention, I'm seeing. But more than the luck, it's the hard work and your manifestation meeting, both of this meeting at the right place at the right time, and that is giving you a lot of increase in status, increase in people's perception, like increase in general respect, and hence you're standing out. Like people can no longer believe, I mean, literally, people can't believe it is the same you who used to be sloppy, not knowing what to do with your life, and not knowing how to change your destiny, to a person who knows exactly what they want out of their life and are going after it full throttle. Literally taking control of your own narrative. Yes, you have changed yourself into a person who knows exactly. You are no longer a puppet to your own destiny, to other people's wishes. You no longer believe in, like, you have been a people pleaser, but today you are the master or the mistress of your own destiny. You know exactly what you want to be, where you want to be, and you are walking towards that. Don't seek anybody's approval. Exactly, the people pleasing part. There was a time, my dear pile number 2, when you used to be a people pleaser, somebody who just didn't know what else to do with their lives. But today you have transformed yourself into a much upgraded version of yourself. All right, now time for the guided messages. Life is a journey, just enjoy every bend. So that is something that has become your own mantra that makes you stand out. There is always light, only if we are brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. You know what? These have become your own mantra, like being ever optimistic about life and seeking and looking at the positive aspect of life. I wish I could be like you. A lot of people wishes to be like you. You and your goodness mesmerizes me. You are a person who is very, very nice, kind, and good, and even giving towards others, which makes a lot of people really want to be like you. They are mesmerized by you for sure. All right. Your simplicity is your biggest asset. People literally feel that you and your simplicity are the biggest thing. Good boss vibes, yes. A lot of you tend to give off good boss vibes, which tend to make you stand apart in the crowd. Like you are not a nasty person at all. I love the maturity and sincerity that you bring on table. Clearly, you are being seen as somebody who is mature, who knows exactly what they want out of their life, and they're walking towards that. All right, now time for the the charms, guys. Okay, a lot of charms have come out. Okay, people also perceive you as a very fortunate person, a lot of secret admirers. I'm seeing music might play a significant role in a lot of your life, which makes you stand out. Maybe you are a good musician that makes you stand out. It's your wisdom. You are a star. A lot of people are attracted towards you. You hold the key to your destiny. A lot of you tend to embody a lot of masculine qualities about you, even if you identify as a female. Yeah, you are very popular. A lot of you could be animal right activists or a pet. Okay, you make a lot of people happy. A lot of people are actually crushing on you, and that's what gives you maybe some of you love to travel. Paris could be significant. All right, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste.